Artist Way, week 3, check-in. Let's touch base on my journey thus far. First, I want to start off with reading the week 3 prompt because it's so relevant to my check-in today. It says, this week you may find you dealing with unaccustomed bursts of energy and sharp peaks of anger, joy, and grief. You are coming into your power as the illusory hold of your previously accepted limits is shaken. You will be asked to consciously experiment with spiritual open-mindedness. You guys, this week I experienced bursts of energy starting off the week. Then middle of the week, it's like I got stuck and I started experiencing angry and I got in my feelings and I experienced some grief in terms of in my morning pages, realizing the things I didn't have or the things that I lost and things that I really wanted to work out. And the anger came in when I started realizing in my morning pages, all the people that did me wrong. And I just happened to have people repost things for the people that I no longer follow or I've eliminated from my life. And it was really eye-opening for me, but I did end the week with joy. So I didn't know what to expect this week. I was hopeful, I was grateful, I was just looking forward to the best. So just rereading that prompt as I reflect on how week 3 was for me is very monumental, that I went through literally every stage it said I was gonna go through this week. When it comes to my morning pages, I did morning pages every day, woke up earlier, was able to get to the gym on the days that I had to run around 5, between 5 and 5:15, which was perfect. It was great. Able to get my morning runs in before 7. So it was a great week when it came to me doing my morning pages. When it came to me doing my artist day this week, I did something that I did last week and I went to the movies. I've been to the movies 3 times in the past 2 weeks. And it's been so therapeutic for me, just taking myself out, doing something that I really enjoyed to do by myself. I used to do this all the time. And then I went through a season where I was hanging around someone who didn't like to do anything. And I literally aged myself like 15, 20 years. And so now that I'm back in my safe space, back in a healthy environment, it's really important for me to spend time doing the things that I like to do. I forgot about how much I enjoyed just going to the movies, going to get some snacks, and showing up to the theater. And I actually found a theater close to me that has the things that I like. They serve food, they have drinks, they have the reclining seats. Now, online it says they're heated, but I didn't really realize if my seat was heated last time. I didn't think it was, but I'm going to the movies today, so I'm definitely gonna check about the heated seat situation. It's just been so relaxing and therapeutic, just doing something that I enjoy, getting my seat, showing up early, watching the previews, enjoying the action movie, eating, I don't know, I just enjoy going to the movies and that's been really therapeutic for me. I always leave the movie feeling motivated, and surprisingly, I went through a phase where I started falling asleep during the movies, stopped going for a while, but these last 2 movies that I went to go see, I was up the entire time, no falling asleep for me. And today I have so much energy, I'm not gonna be falling asleep. Today I'm going to see a Mission Impossible. The other 2 movies that I saw were Thunderbolts, and I don't remember the exact title, but it's like from the era of John Wick, the ballerina movie. Both of those movies were great. As you can see, I love action, so I'm excited to see Mission Impossible this afternoon. Nonetheless, this week I was able to record content, but it wasn't like last week where I was able to record, post, and really get my cadence going. Both of my YouTube accounts are up to date, and I have at least 2 more weeks of content that's already pre-planned, so I do have some leeway. But my goal today is to edit a lot of the content that I recorded this week, because for some reason it's like I was able to record here or there, but I wasn't feeling motivated. It was a rough week for me, and I was going through so many emotions of being angry, of the anger and the grief, that it kind of not stopped my momentum, but the momentum looked different in week 3 this week. In terms of me being able to record, edit, and prepare to post, I was practically only able to record. And then my reels and stuff, I did good on that. I'm still doing great on TikTok. On Instagram, I did fall off this week. I started a series about 12 days ago now, and I got into my head about the numbers, and I haven't posted since, even though no one really cares about what I have going on my Instagram. So my goal for this week in terms of my creative journey is to really get back into the cadence I set for myself, continue to post on my series, and not worry about the numbers. One big thing that really caught my eye this week, there was a video on TikTok, and the creator essentially said, don't worry about the outcome, worry about the output. And so that really helped me get back on track towards the end of the week. Just worrying about putting it out there. Who cares how many views I got? Who cares how many likes I got? I'm consistent. I'm showing up for myself every day, and I'm on brand. So that was week 3. Week 3 was filled with a lot of highs and lows. Was able to get my morning pages in. Was able to get my artist date. Even though this upcoming week, I definitely want to pick a different artist date. There's a few things that I want to do. Like I want to create a new wreath for my front door. Right now, I still have the Thanksgiving wreath on there, which is terrible because it's June. So I need to update that. But I want to do like a spring, summer wreath so I can start switching them back and forth. So I won't have to have the Thanksgiving wreath on my door all the time. But it looks so cute. I love my Thanksgiving wreath. I put a lot of time into that, and it was a DIY project that I enjoyed. So this week I'm gonna do a DIY project and do a wreath for my door, and then I'm also gonna do just basic self-care. I'm gonna go get a mani and a pedi towards the end of the week just to kind of refocus, make sure I stay on top of my basic maintenance. This week I ended the week not in grief, not in anger. I ended the week with joy. I ended the week being grateful, filled with gratitude, which is what I kind of ended the last week on. I ended this week on with tons of gratitude, joy, and just being thankful the things that I do have. With me going on my runs, those were very helpful for me this week because they helped me refocus, gave me some more time to talk to God and connect to God. But I am so proud of myself on week 3 for pushing through and still creating content, even though I didn't edit and post, because I'm still focused on myself. I'm still showing up every day. So that's my week 3 recap. Let me know if your week 3 was also like up and down like my week 3. One thing I will say is that all week I've been wanting to do this thing, which is go live on TikTok. You guys, I haven't done it yet. I don't know why I have this fear of going live on TikTok. And now I feel like, well, it's too late. It's too late for one of my businesses. I have a greeting card business and I've been dying to go live. Father's Day would have been the perfect time to sell some Father's Day cards, but I missed it, you know? So now it's like, what do I focus on? So I can still go live. I'm fingers crossed gonna try to build up the courage to go live today after I get back from the movies later this afternoon. But just bear with me here because that's one of the hurdles that I have to get over, and I'm excited to get over it, but it's just been a really big struggle for me this week with that one task. I've gotten a lot of the other tasks done on my list, but for some reason that's like the one task that did not get crossed off this week. Let me know in the comments about your week 3, and I will see you guys for week 4.